up, man? What's going on, YouTube? Luxuriant Rental and Autos here, man. Y'all haven't heard from me in a while. I just been, doing some other things, some other ventures. Turo has been really slow. Apart from it being slow, it's been a lot of changes. Some of the changes I'm not with. Some of the changes, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, apart from the changes, it's just been really slow. And I think the reason why Turo rolled out these changes because they knew it was going to be this slow, very slow. Slow for a few reasons. Slow because it's school's back open, and it's not a lot going on in the cities. Most people is back to work. All the vacation is done, of course, in America, because kids get off in the summertime for holidays. So parents are running around with them trying to show them a good time. Now everything is kind of back to normal. Secondly, it's election year, as we know it, and people tend to kind of clutch their purses a little more, clutch their dollars to kind of see where the country's going and things of that nature, and just try to stay on task of just getting essentials or getting things that they need but not wants, and not traveling as much, right? So with these times, or it being slow, it's a good time for them to roll out a lot of changes. And it's been a lot of complaints from a lot of hosts. Some of the complaints are that basically we're not working for Turo, even though we're the owners of the vehicle. We're the ones that's in charge of maintenance. They're taking away the power from us, kind of putting it in their hands, hence the guest hands. Mandatory changes without your approval somewhat. If you don't have your cars on set pricing, dynamic price takes over. So whatever they feel your vehicle is worth, or whatever they feel the market value of the rental is for your vehicle, that's what they're going to put it as. So with that said, a lot of people, including myself, we are carrying a lot of overhead in terms of the carrying costs for these vehicles, loans on these vehicles. So we have a threshold we need to make to let these vehicles pay for themselves, maintain themselves, and also turn a profit, right? So Turo basically don't care about that. They just want to flood the market with available vehicles, affordable pricing, so they could get more patrons or more people on the app to have selection of vehicles so they can rent. So that's one of the reasons why you've probably been hearing a lot through other YouTubers or just social media in general about the direction that Turo is taking. You know what I mean? So with that said, it's been slow, so I've been taking care of some other ventures and doing other things to keep myself occupied, but not only occupied, but to help maintain this business, and to maintain myself, my family, and my goals, things that I want to accomplish, things that I want to do, right? So, one of the things that I'm doing, which I'm not going to get too much into it, is I recently got my license to sell life insurance, and it's very lucrative if you take it serious and you put it in your mind that before the money, you're really out here trying to help families, help people to understand how they can use the tools that's affiliated with life insurance to benefit their lives, be their own banks, build wealth, build estates, things of that nature. So with that said, that's just something that I'm gonna put out there. If anyone of y'all that's listening are interested, you can always shoot me a message, and we'll figure out how to communicate about it off air. And it's an opportunity where you can make a lot of money, but like I said, it's really about helping families, helping people. And the crazy part about it is the times that we're in. We're in a time where the baby boomers are, people that's either passing away, retiring. So there's a lot of transfer of wealth going on in America right now. So you can be a part of that. You understand? You can be a part of that transition, and not only focusing on just the death part of it, but actually setting up lineage of legacy for people when they're no longer here, and might have a little bit of money sitting on whatever 401k, all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna bore you guys with that, but at the same time, it's super valid information. And yeah, man. So that's why you guys haven't heard from me in a while, because I've been studying to get the license. I've been doing a lot of training, a lot of Zoom calls, getting the knowledge up, getting all the information up, and but still love Turo. I'm not gonna say no. My wife kind of took the front seat now on the Turo business. She is more involved with dealing with the guests, delivering the cars, dropping them off. While I'm training, I still do it when I'm available on my time to get it done. Like right now, we're on our way to Sanford, and they say we have this big hurricane coming our way named Helene or Elaine. I didn't even pay too much attention to it. And the guests booked this Corolla, right? This Corolla here. The wife is behind me in the, I don't know if you can see it over there. She's in the Jeep behind me. That's the chase car, so we can head back home. So yeah, we're dropping off the Corolla now to Sanford Airport. These people are still coming to town, unfortunately. I don't know if they were coming on vacation or what, but yeah, it's going to be a lockdown almost. The schools are all closed today. A lot of businesses are closed. So let's see, but we still got to do what we got to do. We have a reservation. We have a booking that's supposed to be picked up today in the morning, so we're dropping it off now. As you guys can see, the sky is not looking too pretty. Been cloudy all morning. It's it is what it is, guys. We just got to do what we got to do. Make a commitment, stick to it, and it's just that a lot of us give up too early. We give up before we reach the finish line, and as you know, man, how you walk, you got to put one foot in front of the other. So just keep walking, keep doing things to elevate yourself, elevate your mind, keep learning, never stop learning. Don't think you always know everything. The minute you stop learning is when you die. I've always learned that, I've always heard that, and it always stuck with me. And they say you can't teach an old dog new trick, and that's kind of part of it. The old dog might think he knows everything when he doesn't. So life passes him by with technology and the changes of economy and the changes of transferring of funds and transfer of wealth and the way it's being done. The fintech industry, financial technology, a lot of things you don't need to physically go to a brick and mortar anymore. You don't need to do a lot of things because it's now being done through the technology space of acquiring information and getting things done, right? So with that said, guys, always keep learning, man. Doing new things. You gotta also keep in mind, even with Turo, like Turo is getting 2.5, 3 years from me. I'm in my ending of second year almost, where if I don't see the potential of it growing or really just being beneficial, you got to learn to let go. And it's not letting go by giving up. It's understanding, being smart, being in business long enough to know that if something's not working, give it up and do something else. You know what I mean? Like, I've had so many trial and failures to the point where I know if the potential is there or the motivation should stick to continue doing it and thugging it out, rather than if you're beating a dead horse in a sense where you're just, throwing money at it and it's just not going nowhere, and you're just wasting money. So you got to just understand these things and don't feel like sometimes when you leave a business behind or you just stop doing something, it's because you're giving up. It's because you understand your market, you understand the value of what you can bring or the non-value of what you have to offer, and then you make your decision from there. But not giving up on your dreams and not giving up of being successful, you find ways and things to keep reinventing yourself until you find it. You get me? And that's just life, guys. So, like I said, thanks for tuning in. It's Luxuriant Rental and Autos. Just been a little busy, like I said, with what I'm doing. Trying to understand this other business, this other venture. I'll still be posting periodically, guys, just to keep you guys abreast of how the Turo business is going. As of now, September been my slowest month. It's coming the end of September now. October don't look so good either. But what I've noticed with Turo is that it's a lot of last minute bookings. And apart from that, if I commit to the dynamic pricing, I'll basically just be renting my cars without making enough to cover the carrying costs on the cars and make any money. So I'll be working for free. And by not doing that and putting a price on the cars that I think is more than fair, people are still bypassing those vehicles because they're now attached to those dynamic price vehicles, where just in reference, you can find a 2018, 2019 Mercedes-Benz for $35. Like that's crazy. And those type of vehicles still 20 plus, 30 plus $1,000 based on trim level, specs, and model, right? So it's just insane out there, guys. So let's see how long we can thug it out for, and I'll keep you guys in the loop, man. Thanks again, guys. If you guys like the content and just want to follow the journey, all I ask is just for a follow, man, and a subscription. Share the videos, talk about it if you feel like there's any knowledge in here. If you know somebody that's into Turo or want to get into Turo, if it's not you, pass on the information so they can get as much truth and uncut and raw perspective from someone that's been doing it for a while. I'm also a power host. I co-host as well. So yeah, guys, man. Ricardo here, Luxury Rental and Autos. Big up on yourself. Want to know the vibes? Bless up. You get me? And just pray for everybody over here in Orlando. Not only Orlando, but just pray for everybody in Florida that probably will get affected by the what you call it, the Hurricane Helene that's coming. And yeah, man, y'all take it easy, man. Bless up. Boom.